Everybody, top of the morning. It's actually not the morning at all. It is exactly not the morning. My friends, good evening. The time is 7:52 p.m. It is Monday, September the 15th, 2 days before the alleged, keyword is alleged, rate cuts. And I'm going to tell you guys something. Do you see this? Let's hit this intro. Ready? So I'm in some longs right now. These longs fucking blow. They fucking blow. They fucking blow. Fucking blow. Fucking blow. Fucking blow. Okay, that's the last time I swear on the stream. My apologies. Guys, these longs absolutely suck. But we're going to talk about it, okay? Before we do talk about it, hello to each and every one of you. Blessings to you all. I hope that you are happy, healthy, wealthy. Shouts out to the Nexus. I hope your trading has been good. You can see the position that I'm in right now. I am hoping that we get a little pumpy pump going on right now, but we're going to have to wait and see. And for anybody wondering, yes, I've been back on my health and I am at my absolute biggest I've ever been ever right now. And I'm growing a mullet. So things are good. You know, life is good. Life is good type shit. Okay, let's see who's in the chat. Let's say howdy. And then let's look for some trades and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's look for some trades. So, we got God. Shouts out to God, man. Shouts out to God. God, we miss you in the Nexus, bro. You got to come back. You got to come back home. I don't know why I'm seeing both outcomes of FOMC bearish. They made everyone believe rate cuts are happening and that people... You know what, man? We're going to talk about that. I don't know if they're going to cut rates or not. I am not very good with economics and shit. I actually have absolutely zero idea if they're going to cut the rates. But I think that everybody's expecting them to cut the rates. And I just think it would be funny if they don't. I just think it would be funny. Because everybody wants it. Everybody wants it. I'm good, man. Gabby, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing very well. How are you? Was going to shower and call it a night, but fuck it. All right, man. Let's talk about what's going on. God bless you with some trades. All right, let me just say hi, everybody, real quick. I got to say hi. So, God, Rory, Starks, Jason, Brazil, Fomc, Crypto Teen, 333 Trading, Jason, Divergence.com, MEFX2, Random Thoughts. Hello to you all. Shouts out to you all. Joe, what's up, my boy? Everyone go check out Trade Intuition. How you been, brother? Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Okay. When are we going live together? We can go live. We can go live. You're about to go live now? Are you, One sec, sorry. I just have to text Nick Cypher real quick. Shine bright like a diamond. All right. Yeah, man, we can go live. We can go live. I'm down, man. We can have a chat. I'm super down for it. Super down for it. Okay. Let me do my little spiel here. If you're in the Discord, shoot me a message or like tell me in general or whatever. Okay. Guys. Hi. All right, let's talk. So I'm in some longs, okay? The longs are a little bit shaky right now. I am in some longs. We did take some longs this morning in the Nexus, okay? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought that we were going to be way higher here. I'm also not going to lie to you. I haven't really been trading Bitcoin a lot lately, to be honest with you. I've been trading a lot of Ethereum. I've been trading a lot of Solana. I absolutely love the way Solana moves. Excuse me. I absolutely love the way Solana moves. And yeah, ETH has been like partially good, partially gay, but it's following some of my levels here, which is nice. Last week was one of the worst trading weeks for me. One of the worst. Okay? Not because of P&L. I didn't actually take many trades last week. It's very rare in the Nexus I don't have trades. Hold on. One sec. It is very rare in the Nexus where I do not have... We usually get at least one trade a day, usually. And that trade is, I would say on average, maybe 3 risk to reward. We probably get on average, 3 risk to reward trade per day. And anybody that's in the Nexus, you can call me on my BS if I'm lying. Last week, I didn't have trades. Either Thursday and Friday, for sure, I didn't have any trades. And I might have not had one on Wednesday as well. So last week... blew. Last week sucked. Okay, last week sucked. Anyway, it was up only. I'm not good at up only. I'm not good at down only. It's like, how do you get in? How do you get in if how do you get in? How do you get in when it does, you know, stuff like that? Like I don't trade like this, you know. Well, this was on Sunday. But like this, what did we? Yeah, it was here. It was here. How do I get in here? I don't have a way to get in here. Ever since here, it's anyways, whatever. My point is, last week sucked. Usually it's good. Usually I get one trade a day and I'm happy with that. No, not last week. So last week kind of sucked. Okay. You know, USDT tripped me up big time, and I actually have a video for you guys. Actually, I think I made it already. But we need to start looking at USDT levels. So you guys know I've been talking about 4.61 for a very long time. Okay. Very long time I was talking about 4.61. Now, the thing about 4.61 is that I wasn't wrong about it going to 4.61. It went and it swept it on the daily time frame, but it didn't sweep it on anything else. So I've learned, last week was a learn. Look, I don't lose, I learned. I used last week as a learning opportunity to understand that these dominances, okay, Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance, etc., you need to actually test the serious levels on the daily and up, because for whatever reason the daily time frame is way different. Anyways, whatever. The point is I wasn't wrong about it. It hit on the daily. Fine, whatever. We came down. It's been up only. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Next week or this week in a couple days is FOMC. Okay. There is like a 98% chance apparently that they're gonna cut rates and whatever. So this week is probably gonna be very volatile. I suspect it's very important to be paying attention to what's gonna happen this week. I suspect it's going to go up. I suspect it's going to go down. But here's what I'm thinking right now overall. Okay, let me tell you what I'm what I'm thinking and what I'm hoping for. Now, before I tell you what I'm thinking and what I'm hoping for, I have to also tell you very quickly, disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke. It should not be taken seriously. Gio is an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4" wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real and the earth is flat. Viewer discretion is advised. So, don't take what I'm saying seriously. Everything that I'm about to say is not definite. And the most important part is, guys, things change on a hourly basis, basically. So whatever I say right now may not apply tomorrow morning, okay? But I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking right now is gonna happen in the market, okay? Let's hide all of this, Mickey Mouse. Hide. Let's hide it. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? And the people that are, and the earth is flat. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? We're going to make it super simple. We're going to make it bare bones, okay? For the people that don't really know the way that I trade and understand my structure, whatever, I'm going to make it super simple. That is not meant to be condescending, okay? What is your structure on USDT Dominance? First of all, understand that we hit an important level. I'll pull the levels back up, but just for explaining purposes, let me explain it now in this way, okay? And then we'll bring it all back up. USDT Dominance right now hit an important level. And what's your structure? Let's just follow the structure. We have up, we have down. What the heck? That is not my structure button. We have up, we have down. We have up, we have down. We have up, we have down. And we have a break of structure to the upside. That is a break of structure to the upside. I don't think anybody can disagree with that, okay? So, naturally, we are looking for the higher low to then make the higher high continuation, okay? Now, on the higher time frame of it, let me show you how simple. We're going to keep it super simple, okay? On the higher time frame, first of all, we have this as our main swing structure. We have low, we have high, we have lower low, we have potentially lower high, and potentially lower low, okay? The reason I say potentially is because, remember, on the daily, this swept the high here, but it didn't sweep the high on everything else, okay? That's important. Right now, this yellow structure, okay, here's the way that I'm playing it. I'm expecting what you can see on the screen right now with the yellow, okay? What you can see on the screen right now with the yellow can happen in two ways. You can either come down, we'll do it in the blue. You can either come down and get a low time frame market structure flip like this. And to me, that would tell me that this yellow trend is going to continue. Or we're looking for an SFP of this low, and then this trend is going to continue. That is what I am looking for. Okay? That is what I am looking for. Now, that being said, this yellow structure, the moment this yellow structure flips back to bearish, wherever we're here, that's going to tell me that this red pull is going to continue, and we're going to make our way down to that low. It's as simple as that. So you might say, Gio, well, you're saying it could do this and it could do that. Absolutely, it could do this and it could do that. At the end of the day, you're in a high time frame range. It's as simple as that, right? Range is range. You're at the dead center of the range. This is not the ideal scenario to be trading anyways. But in the immediate short term, what I'm looking for, hopefully, is that this yellow pull, you do get this pullback. We do get a nice market structure flip somewhere here, and then it continues higher. So what would that look like on the market? Long story short, what that would look like on the market if that happens. Remember, it is if-then scenarios. It is not marry every scenario, okay? It is if-then scenarios. If that happens, the way that it would look on the market, essentially, is we pump today, we pump maybe tomorrow into FOMC, maybe we even pump on FOMC, and then when we do get that market structure flip, wherever it may be, you're right, it could happen here, it could happen down here, it could sweep this low and happen here, it could sweep this low and happen here. Whenever we get that, that's when the market bleeds substantially, okay? So my idea right now for Bitcoin, I have three possible ideas, okay? We longed this morning. This long, okay, this long is designed, as you can see by my position tool, to take you up to 117.3, okay? Can it stop along the way? Yes, it can. Where are the stopping points? A, which is where we're at right now. B, which is a little bit higher. And then C, which is that level there. Remember, this week is going to be very volatile. Okay. It's going to be very volatile this week because of FOMC. So I'm hoping that we make it all the way to our final target. But ultimately, I'm looking for shorts here. I'm looking for shorts here. And I'm looking for shorts here. The higher we go, the more swing short I'm looking for. Because remember, your structure on USDT Dominance, for the first time in a hot minute, your yellow structure that I deleted flipped bullish. Okay. Your structure was like this, the down, up, the down, and the up. I'm expecting higher, low, higher, high. This higher, low, higher, high, this pull can keep going for as long as it wants. And because it's FOMC, because we have all this liquidity to the upside, because this only hit on the daily but not on any other time frame, I'm hoping for, you know, an extended move to the downside on the market. Okay? Again, things can change. Now, here's where it gets interesting. So this short we had yesterday, I didn't take it. It happened at 2 a.m. It was a beautiful short because it happened super fast like most shorts do. The longs absolutely blow, like I said in the intro, right? We've been in this long now for how long has this been? We've been in this long for 10 hours, basically 10 to 11 hours. And we've gone up nowhere, 0.5%, right? Whereas the short, if you were up at 2 a.m. my time, you're up 5 risk reward on that short. Fine, whatever. So I'm looking for shorts here. I'm looking for shorts here and I'm looking for shorts here. Here's where things get fun. Okay. Bitcoin dominance is on the rise. Everybody's calling for alt season coming, everyone this, everyone that. I actually believe that Bitcoin dominance is going to pump from here. I don't think that we're going to get the alt season that everybody wants. I'm not saying, sorry, let me rephrase so no one gets mad. I don't not think we're going to get the alt season, but I don't think it's now. And even if it's going to be relatively soon, what do we know about structure? The same thing that we just did on USDT dominance. What's your structure? You have high, you have low, you have higher high, you have higher low, you have higher high, you have lower low, break, you have lower high, and now you have lower low, break. So I'm either way, I'm expecting for either a lower high, lower low, or not either, but I'm looking for a lower high, lower low. So even if, no, I'm not saying we don't get alt season. I'm not saying we don't get alt season. I'm saying I don't think that the alt season is right now. Okay, a lot of people online are calling for alt season right now. I don't think we're gonna get that in this, like, right now. Right now means right now. I don't think so. I think we're gonna get the lower high, lower low, or at least the lower high. Okay, which means I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to hold from here. Okay, I'm expecting it to. It hit a demand zone. It swept the range low. Okay, it swept the range low. It did not mitigate this range-based supply above. This guy here did not mitigate that. And as you can see that I have drawn out on my screen right now, I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to pump. Okay, I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to pump from here. Doesn't have to, I'm not saying it's going to 70%, nothing crazy like that. I'm just saying from here, I do expect it to pump. Even if it comes down one more time and it sweeps that low one more time, I am still looking for it to essentially make its way up to 559.12. Okay, 1% of a Bitcoin dominance pump. We all know for the last few, little while here, how long has this been? For the last 3 months or so, Bitcoin has kind of been like sleeping and alts have been popping off. I think it's time that Bitcoin is going to suck up a little bit of the dominance. Here's why it matters. Hold on. Man, why does it even matter if I don't think we're going to get an altcoin season now? I'm telling you why. Let me get there. I'm going to land the plane. Don't worry. I am just trading it. I don't care about alt season, by the way, guys. I really don't. But there's a reason I'm going here, and I'm going to explain it, okay? So I'm looking for Bitcoin to pump. Like I said, I'm looking for Bitcoin to pump. I'm hopeful that it's going to pump. And I'm going to be trading it up and down. If I see a short here, I'm going to take the short here, okay? But I'm hoping that we pump, and I'm hoping we make it up to 117,000. The reason Bitcoin dominance is important, because I think Bitcoin dominance is going to rise, which means that Bitcoin is going to pump more than the altcoins pump, okay? I think Bitcoin... Why would you not care about alt season? Isn't that when people make 1,000x? Yeah, I don't care about that. Me personally, I don't care about alt season. I don't care to make 1,000x. I can just make my, 3 or 4 risk to reward trade per day, and that's it. Like, I don't need to do that. So I think Bitcoin dominance is gonna pump, and I'm hopeful that Bitcoin gives us a little bit of a pump from this. Like, I'm hoping that this position remains true, and we do make it up to 117k. Okay. Here's why that's important. We just said that if Bitcoin dominance pumps, Bitcoin is going to pump more than the altcoins are. Okay. Ethereum, I have a similar idea as Bitcoin, except on Ethereum, I think that the top, the local top, if my idea of the market pumping and then dumping is going to come into fruition, okay, then I don't think that we revisit this high. What I'm hoping for is Ethereum to make its way back up to, and remember, Bitcoin has a few zones, right? We have zone A, we have zone B, and we have zone C. What I'm hoping for is that Bitcoin makes its way up to zone C while dominance pumps. And that means Ethereum would make a lower high, right? So Bitcoin would make a higher high, right? Bitcoin would make a higher high. And Ethereum would make a lower high because Bitcoin dominance is rising. This is my preferred scenario because Bitcoin dominance is rising, which means Bitcoin is going to pump more than the altcoins, okay? So Bitcoin will suck up the market cap a little bit, make its way up to here. Here's where we look for swing shorts, okay? And Ethereum will not make its way up to its high. It'll either stop at like 46.30 or it'll stop at 47.30. That's what I'm thinking. And then from here, we have swing shorts. Okay? From here, we have swing shorts. That's what I'm thinking. Okay? Is that going to happen? I don't know. Can things change tomorrow? Yes, they can. Can everything be exactly the opposite of what I said? Because this week is FOMC and truly nobody is going to know what's going to happen. We don't know if they're going to cut rates. We don't know how much they're going to cut rates by, right? This whole this is just the analysis, okay? This is just an idea. It's one of my ideas. But we ultimately, this week, we must protect ourselves because anything can happen this week, as we know. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Bitcoin dominance rises. The same time Bitcoin pumps. I'm thinking Bitcoin will sneak the market cap for, you know, a couple days. I think Bitcoin will pump more than the altcoins. And then here's the caveat. If this ends up, by the way, if you have an SMT, which is the divergence between Bitcoin and Ethereum, okay, if it's the divergence between correlating assets. If you do get that SMT, it is a lot more bearish, which is what I want. Okay, it's a lot more bearish, which is what I want for this idea to play out. And if that happens, then again, in my opinion, we short. I'm going to be looking to short Ethereum personally. I'm not going to short Bitcoin, but I'm looking to short Ethereum. Gio doesn't think we're going to all-time high. It's not that I don't think we're going to all-time high. I actually don't think that the Bitcoin high is in, by the way, for the cycle. I do not think it is in. And the only reason I don't think that the Bitcoin high is in is because I don't think it's going to be as easy as... I don't think it's going to be as easy as like the same thing that happened in 2021. And this, like if you take a fractal of 2021... I haven't used this tool in so long. If you take a fractal of 2021, this looks too similar to me. This looks way too similar to me for this to be in my, and I don't think it's going to be like the same 2 cycles in a row. This cycle has already shown that it's very different than every other cycle. Okay. So yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. And again, I want to be very clear when I say this. Things can change, guys. Tomorrow, and by the way, I'm long right now. Like things can change, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm hoping for something like, you know, you come up to that level on Bitcoin, we come back down, we test maybe 111, 112, maybe we come back up to like 113. I really want to sweep 105.1 at the very least. At the very least. That's what I'm thinking. Love how Gio thinks and how he explains his process. I'm thinking BTC all-time high will be around 133, but only time will tell. All-time high is 180K. Yeah, that I have absolutely no idea. I don't know where the all-time high is. I will just trade it when we get there. But I don't think that the all-time high is in. That I will say. I do not think that the all-time high is in. All right, so that's what I'm thinking, you know? And so what I would personally be watching for and what I am going to be watching for, I can only tell you what I'm doing. I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. I'll only tell you what I'm doing. What I'm doing is if I see a reason to get out of my long here, I'm going to get out of it, number one. This is already, I've been holding this trade already way too long. We've been in it all day and we haven't even moved. That's number one. But number two, and what I would say is more importantly, is if we do get a pump here, I would look for the divergence between Bitcoin and Ethereum. I would look for Bitcoin to make a higher high and for Ethereum to make a lower high. And if that happens, that is a perfect signal to me that we're going to have a swing short. But time will tell. Time will tell. Do I use StreamYard? I do not. I use OBS. And OBS absolutely blows. It is treacherous. It's horrid. All right. Let's see. 2 25-point cuts in a row will drive up global liquidity and gold. Okay, let me ask you this, Justin, and I'm not like I'm simply just asking because I don't know. I don't know anything about economics. But doesn't rate cuts like typically dump the market first? Do you think that we're going to pump up? Like, do you think that we're just going to pump before we like my personally, I don't think we're gonna pump before sweeping some lows, in my opinion. Like last week, what I said, like I said, we had a lot of I didn't have many trades last week. Last week sucked for me, and it's because of all of these ugly ass lows. Like these are super ugly. I thought we were gonna come for those lows like after this happened. So yeah, what do you think about that? I think we're gonna come for these lows before we pump. I think we're gonna have a good short before we pump. That's what I think. Anyway, let's talk about right now. So someone asked about a low time frame PO3. Do we have a low time frame PO3? But what if both BTC and ETH make a higher high? Then that's gonna give me less confidence in the short. I rather they both they diverge. I want one to go higher than the other. And because I think Bitcoin dominance is going to rise, I want BTC to take the high. I want Bitcoin to be the one that takes the high. That would be better. That would be better. All right, guys. I'm going to look for some trades right now. I just wanted to go over what I think is going to happen, or what I think is a possibility of what could happen. That being said, we have 89 people in here, and we only have 27 likes. So if you like the stream, if I'm providing you value in any way, if you like the gun show, do me a solid and hit the like button for me. Yeah, I'll take a look at Doge. I'll take a look at Doge. All right. First of all, before we start, let's talk about Bitcoin. Because if I see a reason along here, I will long. If I lose this low, like my stop loss is probably going to go below here now. I don't want to be losing this low. I don't think I want to be losing this low. I'm basically looking for longs anywhere below this line. So let's set an alert on this line, and then we'll move on. And if you start closing below this line, then I'm looking for backtest shorts, because to me this looks like a distribution. That looks like a distribution to me. So if not, we will. If we start getting really aggressive candles coming down, or you start losing this low, then I'm gonna close my longs and I'm gonna look for shorts here. Okay. But for now, we don't have to worry about that. So I'll just do this so nobody knows. None of these are preset positions. I wait for confirmation always. I'm waiting to see reactions. These are not positions. I'm not a financial advisor. All right. I do want to check on ETH as well. ETH is doing better than Bitcoin right now, which is kind of interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. But that is interesting. I will say that is interesting. ETH is fine. I don't think there's an entry here, but I don't know if we'll make it back down there. But this is a trade idea. And ETH ultimately, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really targeting. I'm hoping that ETH can make it back up to 6,700. I don't know that it can. I hope that it can. I don't know that it can. I don't know that it can. I don't know that it can. But I'm hopeful that it will. And I like that today, like the day opened and we went down first. I like that the market was a little bit bloody, and then now we can turn into going green. So that's good. Anyways, let's check some coins. So we're going to check Solana. We're going to check Dogecoin. Let me know which coins you want me to check. I'll let you know what I'm thinking. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking, or what you guys want. And I'll go over them as many and the best that I can. So Solana right now, I'm not in any Solana longs. The only positions I'm in is in a Bitcoin long and an Ethereum long. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll check gold. Okay. So I'm in a Bitcoin long. I'm in an Ethereum long. Okay. To me, Solana is pretty simple right now. We have liquidity on the highs. That's fine. I don't need it to come back up and hit the highs because we actually hit a 3-day inducement supply block. Okay. So I really don't need it to come back up to 249. If it does come back up to 249, I'm looking for swing shorts. And I think that those shorts can take you pretty far ways down. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys this, and it's up to you to listen to me or not listen to me. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just going to tell you historically how things go. Okay. Whenever, and if I'm wrong, like, I'm not saying that I'm going to be right or wrong. I'm saying just be aware of this potential. Okay. Because oftentimes what happens is the market gets a huge capitulation wick and it takes everybody off guard and everybody's like, what the hell happened? I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. This is what the hell happened. See, when this happens, that's when you have huge shorts, when no lows have been taken ever. And you have huge longs when no highs have been taken ever. Okay, this huge short potential. So I will be looking, because I drew, look at what I have drawn here. If you start closing candles below this line, which is the line that switched your structure, then I'm looking for swing shorts. Okay. Ultimately, I don't think that it needs to come back up to the high. I am ultimately looking for swing shorts anywhere above 238. I am looking for swing shorts. Okay, so we'll put an alert there. I believe I already have one there, but we'll put an alert there. 238, I'm looking for swing shorts. It could happen in this zone. It could happen at the top here. It could SFP this. So here's what I'm looking for. Basically, long story short, I'm looking for a decent structure flip. 5-minute flip somewhere here. Could take out that high. Probably will take out this high. It probably will. And it could happen up here. Doesn't have to take out these highs though. Any 5-minute market structure flip that I see on Solana anywhere up here, I am swing shorting that. And I'm looking to take it as far down as I can. If I can take it all the way down to 190, cool. If I can take it lower than that because we have all this liquidity, then I'll look to take it down to, you know, perhaps these lows, right? These lows are pretty fugly as well. So maybe 185, which is this low. Maybe 175, which are these lows. Maybe even 155. 155 would be my ultimate final TP. And if it happens, if it goes there, I'm not saying it's gonna go there. Okay, by the time it goes to Solana, or it goes to 155, if it does, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna only have maybe 10% of the position left. Like, I'm gonna be, if this is going to be a swing short, again, I'm not saying it is. If it's going to be a swing short, then I'll probably take out, like, you know, 20% on the low, 20% at 215, 20% at 200, 20% at, you know, 185, and then I'll 10% at 175, and then 10%. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I'm not saying it's gonna go there, but I know that it has the potential to because of that. Right? Has the potential to, for sure. This is time 1 million short. That's a 1 million short. Yep. Yeah, that is a 1 million short. Okay. So we'll see. But that's basically what I'm looking at for Solana. Dogecoin hit high time frame supply zone. Okay, so Dogecoin, I don't need it to come back up to that zone. I was actually short on Doge over the weekend from right here, or right, I don't remember where it was, right, maybe here, and then I went out and about and I put my stop loss to break even too soon and I got stopped out, and then this happened. So it's kind of unfortunate. I was in a really nice short, 11% move to the downside, really nice short, but hey, it is what it is. You know, what can you do about it? And yeah, I mean, I'm looking for swing shorts on Dogecoin as well. And before, you know, people get mad and shit, again, just look at what you see here. There's nothing but liquidity to the downside. We hit high time frame supply, we hit resistance. Yeah, I'm looking for shorts. And my biggest bag in spot is Dogecoin. So don't think that I'm just, you know, being a perma bear and shit, but you have to look down. Like, this is a possibility. Again, we're not saying it is going to happen. It is a possibility to happen though, however. Okay. So we had a long zone here. I didn't take the Dogecoin long because I'm in my Solana and my Ethereum long, which are kind of bleeding right now. That's why the opener for the video was I'm in some longs and the longs fucking blow. Okay. But I am ultimately looking for swing shorts on Dogecoin. Ideally, those shorts happen above these highs. I would like Dogecoin to reclaim 28, take out these highs, come up like this, and then that would be a short on Doggy Coin as well. So hopefully we get a pump into FOMC. I'm hoping we get a pump into it because then that makes me more confident with my shorts. The Sui long this morning looked good. Somebody in the Nexus posted the Sui long. I never took the Sui long because I'm in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And again, those Bitcoin and Ethereum longs are kind of getting smoked a little bit. So, you know, you have to be aware of that. I'm hoping, okay, Bitcoin just hit this level. I'm hoping this is the level that holds. If I can add to my position here on Bitcoin, I will. But I need to see reason for it to. And right now, I do not see reason for it to. I need, at the very minimum, this high to go at this point currently in order for me to long Bitcoin. I do want to long Bitcoin. I want to. But I don't have a trade as of yet. So we have to wait and see. If we can get a nice market structure flip here, I will consider it. But it's going to have to take some time. Or it needs to come back up here like right now. Okay. Sui, we'll check Sui real quick. So Sui had an interesting price action develop here. The long story short of Sui, if you're going to, you know, scalp it or day trade it or whatever, here's the long story short about Sui. Sui right now is in a range, okay? You can see very clearly that it has ugly highs and it has ugly lows. This low, at the very least, did sweep out these ugly lows. And if you draw your structure out, you have low, you have high, you have low, you have high, you have low, you have high, and you have break. So this is your range-based demand, and you would expect a higher low, higher high continuation. So that's exactly what we got. You had a higher low, higher high. Your actual point is here. Your point's actually there. You had the higher low, the higher high. And then this is your new range-based demand. Okay. You did hit it. You did form some form of accumulation, Model 1 accumulation right here. And then that Model 1 accumulation failed to take out the high. So I ultimately believe that Sui is going to probably come for this low next. Okay. And then you got to ask yourself, what did I miss? What did you not get on this, basically this continuation trade? And I can tell you right now that this here has not been mitigated. So if Sui comes back down to this low, comes down like this, flips structure, reclaims the POC, I will look to long it with my stop loss there up towards some of this liquidity. Okay. Easy peasy. So that is a trade that we will prepare for. We also do have bullish open interest, but there's just no legs to the market. The market is very, it's not that it's weak. I just feel like the market it's just going to be a hard week. It's just going to be a hard week. It's not that the market is weak. It's that it's going to be a hard week. Okay. So right now, the two ideas that have piqued my interest are Sui and potentially Bitcoin. I do want to get involved on a Bitcoin in a Bitcoin long. This level is very important on USDT as well. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can get into a trade today. I was hoping that we were going to get a lower high, lower low from here. Okay. What I think could happen is we could reject. Let me see. Yeah. I think that we could reject from here. Somewhere in here. I'm hopeful here that we get a flip here. If we get a flip here, I think we're good. And I think that USDT is coming down to 4.26. But that's a big if. And it's all going to be decided here. If you take out this high, I think that basically this whole... like I have to get out of my longs. If USDT claims that high, I need to get out of my longs. And then I'll just like find new longs or find new trades. But I want to see it reject from here, from this general area. So we'll have to keep our eye on USDT as well. We'll keep our eye on Bitcoin because I do want to go along on Bitcoin. This, when you see this coming into your zone and it's this hot, yeah, don't fucking long that. Do not hit the long button. We long strength. We do not long weakness. This is weakness. There's no to the dollar bullshit. We don't do that. I don't do that. There is, this is, you long when it does this, when it gets out of your zone. You don't long when it's coming into your zone. And these are ultimately equal lows that they could come for. So that's something to note as well. If you start losing this low, it's not really the best situation. And what did we say? We said Sui as well. So Sui will put the alerts on. I'll put the alert a little bit higher because this idea could happen up here. We'll have to prepare for it in real time. But this is our structure right now. And based on this SFP and this Model 1 distribution, this to me is telling me that you're probably going to come back for this low. So that's something to be cautious of as well. But we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, we're going to have to wait and see. So Bitcoin and Sui are the ones of interest right now. Let's take a look at gold for God. All right, how many likes do we have, first of all? All right, 41 likes, 90 people in here. Less than half the people like me. Kind of hurts my feelings, man. Kind of makes me not want to stream. All right, what did we say? Gold, right? Gold is what? XAU, USDT.P, .Pizzle? Is that what gold is? What's the ticker for the crypto gold? I literally only started trading with real capital 2 weeks ago, and this sudden BS starts happening. Bro, if you started trading 2 weeks ago, then you are in literally the worst time to be trading because of FOMC. Like, you should not be trading right now. Oh, not. Okay, let me rephrase. It's not that you shouldn't be trading. It's that you need to protect your capital. This week is going to be a very hard week. Okay, it's going to be a very, very difficult week. Gabby, I'll explain that in a second. You're in a Sui long, but you broke even. Stop loss to entry. This PA is so slow. You got to remember though, Jason, that like even if you're in a Sui long and it moved away from you, okay, don't like your invalidation is your invalidation, right? So let me just show you what I mean. Let's use Bitcoin as the example. My Bitcoin long from down here is the invalidation is 114 basically. Okay, if it like I was long this morning from here and it moved away and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm in profit. And then it came all the way back down, but I didn't put my stop loss to break even because there was no reason to. My invalidation is my invalidation, and my invalidation is right here. Okay, so that's something that a lot of traders do as a mistake. They put their stop loss to break even way too soon. Guys, you need to let the trade breathe. You have to let the trade breathe. Okay, so don't get me wrong, like you can protect your capital and de-risk when it makes sense to, for sure, but your invalidation is your invalidation, and I recommend getting in the habit of letting your trade breathe. And if you getting stopped out scares you, like then you're going in too much money. Okay. All right, let's look at gold. Guy, do you want me to look at, oh, you want me to look at like the not perpetual gold? XAU from USD from Owanda. All right, let's take a look at gold here. I didn't know that you trade gold like that, God. All right, so this idea clearly didn't happen. Damn, not at all. I don't trade gold, by the way, but I do want to start trading futures relatively soon. Okay, so right now there's absolutely nothing bearish about gold at all. Okay, there's nothing bearish about it. We have high, we have low, we have high. Technically speaking, gold can come all the way back down to this low while still remaining bullish. So that's something to keep in mind. However, it doesn't have to happen anytime soon or at all. Okay, we're in a little Mickey Mouse range here, which we'll get to in a minute. I do want to check the volume here. I guess this is spot volume, so it's a little bit different than perp, but yeah, if gold starts coming down towards, let's just say 34.51, like if it starts getting acceptance back in the range, I would basically suspect that if you get to this line, I think if you get to this line, and you start closing below this line, you're probably going to make your way down and sweep some of these lows. That's like macro shit, whatever. Who cares about macro shit? Let's check locally what we have going on. So locally, we have a range. Okay, pretty simple. You have what appears to be a reaccumulation right over here, and this is breaking structure currently, and you're forming a range on that high. So if you were to, now that we took this high, right, what's your structure up here? You have high, you have, whoops. Up here, you have high, you have low, and you have high. So if you start closing below this low, right, if you start closing below there, then I think that you could make a test for, you know, something like here, right? And I actually wouldn't even expect that to hold. You would probably SFP that. So you could, theoretically, if you start closing below there, look for a re-entry reconfirmation trade and try to refine it, and probably take that down to like, you know, something like that, 36, 33. And then I would be looking for longs, because this is extremely bullish, and this would be just a backtest of this higher time frame accumulation. Could it be a PO3? Yeah, it could be, but I would still at least de-risk in this zone. I would still close out. Like, by the time this zone is hit, the top of it is hit, I would take out at least 50% and then let the rest run, right? Then if it goes lower, take out, you know, 10% here, and then if it comes down to here, I would be looking for gigalongs. Gigalongs. Yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking about gold, though. You're short ETH from close to the high. Target is 38.50. I think you are right about the target. I think you're right about the target. And I'm looking, me personally, like, I don't know what you mean by close to the high. Like, if you mean like 3,700 or 4,700, I mean. But I'm looking for what you can see on the screen. I'm ultimately looking for a lower high, lower low. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for. And then if you just got here now, go watch the beginning of the stream, because I went on about how I'm hoping that Bitcoin makes a higher high. So hopefully Bitcoin makes it up to 117, 118. And then hopefully Ethereum makes it up to 4,700. And this, I'm telling you guys right now, if exactly what you see on my screen comes up, and up here we get something like this, and Bitcoin took the high, I think if that exact thing happens, I'm looking to swing short it, and I will not go to sleep until I'm in a huge swing short. If that happens. That's if. I'm not saying short it. I'm saying if that happens. And I ultimately will be targeting 38.50 as well. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at Cardano. How is Cardano looking? Cardano has bullish open interest at the moment, which is good for people that are long. I think you are long. I think you are long, if I memory serves me correctly. I did not take the long because I'm in Bitcoin and Ethereum. But let's see what Cardano is up to here. I think I saw a flip zone. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, well, Cardano is simply in a range. I don't love Cardano right now. I'll tell you why. Your structure on Cardano is down, up, down SFP, and then up SFP. You didn't really break any structure. You can obviously see that it's starting to curl over, and we have the bullish OI. But number one, I don't think that we need to have like been hanging around this long. So the open interest is a little bit more sketchy to me. The fact that OI is this, like, I'm not gonna say it's this bullish. It's like, not, it's bullish. It's not like crazy bullish. But what I will say is that I don't like the way that it's just kind of hanging around here. And that remains true with the whole market, by the way. So while I do think that Cardano very, well, not very likely, but after you get a break of structure, you're looking for lower high, lower low. So what's your structure? You're looking, you have high, you have low, you have lower high, you have lower low. So we're looking for the lower high, lower low. While I do think that we could come up to potentially, you know, something like this, 88 cents. I wouldn't be surprised if it just dies either. But again, I'm long on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm hoping that it does do this. Hopefully we can make it up there and get a nice short from there. Oh, you're long on Sui and Litecoin? I wouldn't long ADA. Personally, I would not long ADA right now. It could work. I wouldn't long it. I don't like it. It's weird. ADA's a little bit weird. I think that there's a lot more things that are a lot more clear. A lot more clear. Joey got to trade gold. It moved in all 3 seasons or sessions quite nicely. Yeah, I'm probably going to, man. I'm gonna start trading. Futures. I keep saying that, but I want to. Can I look at Link? All right, let's look at Link. Just give me the light. I'm in the dawn. All right, here's the deal with Link. So Link, I mean, look, you're going to hear the same thing throughout the entire, you know, we're looking for lower high, lower low, right? We're looking for lower high. Doesn't mean we're going to get it. We're looking for lower high, lower low. And so for me, Link looks okay. I think Link could make it up to here at least, which is $24. So I do think that, you know, I mean, look, ultimately, this is not really Swift structure. I don't really like anything here. But if I was gonna be forced to draw structure, it would be low, it would be high, it would be low, it would be high. I guess we could go low, high, low, and then high. Well, actually, we would skip some stuff. It would be like this: low, high, low, and then high. That's how I would draw it. So to me, Link can come, you know, a pretty far ways down while still being bullish. I ultimately would want to see either Link bounce from exactly where it's at right now, or bounce from this general zone. And I would be looking for continuation. So I would be, you know, you'd have this, you get your flip there. I would long that, stop below the low, up to $24. And then here, if you don't get any market structure flip up here, then hold the long, because the lower high, lower low doesn't have to be that shallow, right? You could, for example, come up to here because this zone was not mitigated. So this could be a long, like here you have nothing but liquidity, right? So what could happen is you could take that up to here, and then here's the swing short. Again, it all depends on FOMC, right? I don't know what's going to happen, but these are all just ideas. So it could do that. Or if you get a market structure flip here, then I would try the same short, and I would be looking for a lower low, right? So your TP1 would be the low, and then, yeah, looking for a lower low. That's basically what I am thinking. Okay. And then I would take profit at 22.6. So again, hopefully here soon we can have a long or get into a position or whatever. And then here 24, I would look for shorts. If I don't see the shorts at 24, I would look for it at 25. Basically is the long story short of it. Can I check Doge? Yeah, Alex, I already checked Doge. I already checked it. It does have a really nice return to zone, doesn't it? Here's the thing about Doggy Coin, though. I think Doggy could make an excellent swing short also. And you guys know, man, like I'm looking to short it. But I don't think that it's going to be from here. So, Alex, check this out, okay? Here you have, okay, we hit our high time frame zone. You hit your distribution. That we already know. Wonderful, okay? So what's your structure? Let's just pull the structure from the low to the high. We have high, we have low, we have lower high, and this hit your range-based supply. And then you have lower low. And then you have lower high, and then you have lower low. And this lower high, lower low also mitigated your supply range, right? Supply range, supply range. So I don't like the idea of shorting from here per se. That doesn't mean that it can't work. Obviously, we're just playing a local range. But I personally like the idea of it coming up to this line, basically, which is 27.3. And then here we can look for swing shorts. And I actually really like the idea of your swing short being... I either think your super good swing short is going to be at this golden zone. At this golden zone, or we do come up and sweep the high because this was left unmitigated. There was something up here. That's what I'm looking more forward at, looking more at. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Yeah. So let's see on the things that we are looking to trade. Oh yeah, the Bitcoin short. Okay. What was the Bitcoin short again? Let me pull up my tweet. The way you make me feel, you knock me off of my feet now, baby. My lonely days are gone. All right, 116.4. 116.4. Oh, it was here. Yeah, this was a pretty easy wait, no, that wasn't it. It was here. Was it here? What day was that on? What day was this? Guys, do you like the white? Man, I kind of like the white charts. I don't know, man. I'm having some color crisis going on. What day was this? When was this? What day? September 12th at 5 p.m. September 12th at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. September 12th, 5 p.m. Yeah, right here. Okay. All right. Let's go over this guy. This was a pretty easy trade. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. Hell no. Flashbang. Oh my days. You guys are going to get over it though, right? All right. What level did I hit? We hit something. Why did I have that block there? Ah, okay. Here we have supply. Here we have supply. Supply was hit. We're looking for shorts when we're in supply. We're looking for longs when we're in demand, right? We do not short support. Okay. What is your structure coming up? You have up, you have down, you have up, you have down. So we're looking for what? We're looking for lower high, lower low, right? Boom, boom, boom. Lower high, lower low. Okay. Amidst your lower high, lower low, what is your structure here? If you go to the 5, which is what I posted, right here you have a supply, or you have a demand zone. Or supply. I always mix the two up. And that is your last supply in your buy to sell. Right? If you pull your structure from the high, look, let me show you. Let's keep it kosher, baby. If you pull your structure from the high, you have high, you have low, you have lower high, you have lower low. That's the lower high, lower low that broke this structure, which means this is my golden zone. That's my golden zone. So this whole thing is shortable. By the way, if you guys don't know how to trade this way, enter the nexus.com. Link is in the description down below. However, don't go right now because for whatever reason, my website is down. And I told the developers about it. Anyway, so that's your position. That's your golden zone. Super simple. Very easy trade. And that's exactly what I posted right here. That's exactly what I posted right there. And I also posted it in black. My final target was 114,708. Did it hit 114,708? I actually don't know. I accidentally tweeted that it hit it when it didn't hit it because I thought it hit it. Whatever, it is what it is. People will get over it. 114,708. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it did hit it. Actually, I guess it technically didn't. What was it? 114,708. 114,708. 708. Okay, man. Like, if you get that close, if you get this, listen to me. If you get this close, like $100 off, and then you round trip the entire thing and you get stopped out, you are absolutely an idiot. You're absolutely an idiot if that happens. Don't let that happen. And why did I target 114? I targeted 114 because, clean this up, because this is your structure. You have up, you have down, you have up. That's an SFP of this. I know it's not an SFP, but it's a failed auction. It's a PO3 basically. And I had my entry here and I was targeting that low. And I knew that my demand zone was here. So it made sense to do something like this. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. It was actually a very easy trade. If you just don't have your bull goggles on 24/7 like the internet does, it was a very easy trade. You could even argue that there's an easy short here because, like I said, this is a model 1 distribution. You are kind of confirming structure, so you would expect lower high, lower low here on Bitcoin. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we roll over here. But, you know, we're long, so we don't want it to. But we're probably going to have to dump this long here in a second. I'm actually almost at break even. I might have to dump this long and then go back in once I see something I like. Because right now, this is way too risky. I mean, we currently have bullish open interest if, and only if, we do break that high. If you break that high, we have bullish OI. If you don't, then this shit is just going to fucking nuke. So we need to be very careful. How do I select targets for taking profits? I'm usually just targeting liquidity. It's always liquidity. Liquidity wins all the time. All of the time, liquidity wins. So on that Bitcoin trade, for example, you had, what was your structure? You had high, you had low, you had high. that was a failed new high. So this already becomes my targeted low. And then to add fuel to the fire, you had this liquidity. Right? Simple. Easy peasy. How am I trading with open interest? Long story short, I'm looking for absorption. Okay. Which is basically when your oscillator, in this case, well, it's not even an oscillator, but when open interest is making a lower low, like look at this super locally, right? Open interest is making a lower low. And then if this high holds and comes up and makes a higher high, so if it comes up and does this, then your OI is making a lower low and your thing is making a higher high. That is absorption. You're looking for basically absorption. That's what that is. Well, that's how I use it. And it is, in my opinion, the best indicator by far, by the way. And I will include that in the Nexus course coming up soon. But yeah, by far, that is the best indicator in my opinion. All right, how are we going to manage our trades? Don't you do that with CVD? I trade it the same way. Trade it the exact same way. But this is better. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. It just works and it's way better. Yeah, these longs are looking shaky. These longs are looking super shaky right now. I don't like the idea of losing that low. I do not like the idea of losing that low. We still have hope here. I don't like the idea of losing that low though. And I really don't like the idea of taking this high. Dude, when I saw analysis, the chart, you make it looks way too easy. Man, I've just been doing it. Here's the trick. I've just been using... Actually, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys the trick. But I need likes first. How many likes are we at? 54 likes. 94 people in here. Let's get it up to 75. 21 more likes and I'll tell you the trick. And by the way, just to be fully transparent with you guys, it's a very easy trick. Like, it's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Not crazy at all, but it's a pretty... It's helpful, but it's simple and it's easy. So don't, like, hit the like and then you're like... Man, that was the trick. But yeah, that was the trick. But it's a simple trick, but it's effective. Tradefly says, just stopping by real quick to show some love, man. Hope all is well. Appreciate you, bro. Hope all is well with you, man, and the family. God bless. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, see, this is like, these are ugly lows. These are ugly lows. All of today's price action was super ugly. I'm really hoping we turn around here or I'm going to cut it. How's my ETH doing? Okay, I'm done with looking at anything except for BTC and ETH. Don't care to. These are the two that I'm trading right now. Actually, and Sui. Sui I will long if I see the long. But we're not there yet. We are not there yet. Maybe in the next couple hours, if we do something like this, I will look to long. Oh, man, we're about to get smoked. That was a trick to get you to like the video. Well, it's not a trick. It's a perfect exchange. I need 10 more likes, though. Definitely not a trick. All right, let's close this. Let's close this. We need Biddy. We need ETH. You close your long on Sui and your scalp short. Yeah. I don't blame you, bro. This price action is treacherous. I really don't want ETH to come back down to 44.87. I really don't want it to. I really don't want it to. By the way, look how Bitcoin took the high, but Ethereum did not take the high. That's an SMT. SMTs are very powerful. They're the only real divergences, since we know that indicators diverge 50 million times. You're longing XRP. I'll check it. I'll check it quickly. How chalked you are. I wouldn't say you're completely chalked at all. I wouldn't say that, but you're in a range. Okay. You're in the discount section of the range, and you have nothing but liquidity above. So I wouldn't say you're chalked. I would say be cautious and don't marry your trade. But I wouldn't say you're chalked. What I would say, and I can't tell you what to do because I am not your daddy, but I personally wouldn't long until you start getting closes above here. When you start closing above here, we can talk about longs. For me personally, I wouldn't long here. You do you though, bro. Okay, why? Because all content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Gio is an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4" wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real, and the Earth is flat. Your discretion is advised. Close your BTC short. Easy distribution model on the high. Because Asia opened on BTC and went straight down. Coming back to the Asia high. I hope I can add to my Bitcoin long. I'm a little bit cautious right now. The only way I'm going to even think about longing Bitcoin or adding to my long is if we have to start closing above here. If you start closing above here, we're in business. If you don't start closing above here, sorry, we're out of business. We're bankrupt. Okay. ETH, I'm not going to add to my ETH position. And Sui, I'm not going to take unless I'm out of my Bitcoin and or ETH position. Because then I will be putting on too much risk, and we don't do that around here. So hopefully that's it. What's USDT doing? I need to see USDT come down and break this low. If USDT comes down and breaks that low, especially after hitting this now, which is exactly what we drew out at the beginning of the stream, then to me, that's telling me that you're very likely going to come down to 4.27, and that's what's going to be your pump. Going to do this. Going to do this. Going to do this, and then down. And there's your pump. And then here we look for swing shorts on the market. But I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping we don't come too much lower because then I have to close my position. I don't want to. All right. How many are we at now? Oh, won't you stay with me? All right. We're at 68. Okay. I'll tell you the trick anyways. So the question, that wasn't a question, but it was, dude, when I see your chart analysis, I make it look way too easy. And here's the secret, man. That Bitcoin short that we went over, that was so easy. It was easy because I took it. And I took it because it was easy. You want the secret? Just trade what's easy. Instead of sitting here and being married to your coin, a lot of people love one coin. You know, I love ADA. I only trade ADA. I love Dogecoin. Well, what did I say? I think it was ADA actually, where I was like, yeah, I wouldn't touch this shit. This shit looks like shit. Like this looks garbage. Don't trade the hard stuff. Go find what's easy. This Bitcoin short was super duper easy. Super easy. My 4-year-old nephew could have shorted this. This is everything I teach. This is so easy. This short. Super easy. Go find what's easy and trade that. That's your secret. Oh man, Gio, that's super obvious. Is it though? Is it super obvious? I don't know that it is because people don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You're learning to not hold a long and sit and watch it dump. Yeah, man. I don't like holding longs. Holding longs are so scary, man. We're too late in the cycle to like holding shit for, you know, eternity. Do you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, though, we can hold this one up. I suck at swing trading. Like, I get too into the midst of things, and then I start scalping. And then I fuck it up in both directions. Like, this is... Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys consider this a swing trade. I consider this a swing trade. 2.5% up is kind of a swing trade. Okay, it's not really a swing trade. It's like a scalp swing trade. It's like a swalping trade. It's a day trade. I said swalping before I said day trade. Woo! Well, that's like saying if you're thirsty, drink water. You're okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But you're definitely not wrong. Okay. But like, okay, that's like saying if you're thirsty, drink water to someone that is thirsty and isn't drinking water. Like, people don't do it. You know, that's why I said it's very obvious. It is super obvious, but people don't do it. Right? So don't get me wrong. You're not wrong by saying that. But hey, tell that to the guy that's not drinking water. Why are you not drinking the water? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Man, I don't know, man. These white charts look so good, though. I've been going back and forth, by the way, in the Nexus. We've been talking for like 4 days about should I change my charts or not. Because half of the advanced traders changed their shit to white. All of them changed it, and it looks so good. Okay, we might have a long here, boys and girls. We might be able to get away with this one. Long stop loss. TP1 is on the high, but I actually think that we go up to here. That is a position. I'm already in, so I don't know if I'm going to take it yet. I'll let you guys know. And I'm not a financial advisor, so you know what I'm saying. But I think the better long would be this, actually. I actually think this would be the better long. That's a lot higher probability than this, in my opinion. Because here you're fighting a clear as day distribution. If you can get above that distribution, then this is a very high probability long. But that's if. We'll see. Be our guest. Be our guest. And I'll have a lot more confidence if we start closing below here. We need to like get downstairs very fast. Very fast. Very now. We are in a supply chain. So on USDT. But should we get on the treadmill? Guys, I'm like pretty like yoked right now. Like your boy is pretty big right now. Come on. Pretty big right now, man. Okay, what do you guys want to talk about? I have run out of ideas. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. Let's see, what is this guy trading? All right, let's do this. Feel like a skeleton? You gotta eat, man. You gotta eat. Don't we have supply right above us? Yeah, you do. You do right here. Right there. You do. Do I party hard? I party more than I should, yeah. How much do I weigh? I currently weigh 148. Which is the heaviest I've ever been. My normal walking weight is around 142. So I'm up like 5 pounds, give or take. Do I look 5'4"? I'm about to stand up, to be honest. Oh! But yeah, I am pretty big right now. I have this like little rosary that I keep on my screen, especially because trading is, you know, you can ruin your life, and it fell. We have to make sure that it's back on. All right. Pharaoh of America says, I like when I rant about indicators because it's so true. They mostly work looking back. Oh yeah, dude. It's so hindsight, bro. Like, it's the most hindsight shit ever. Half the time, here's the thing, right? Half the time, they look the exact same. Half the time, it works, and then the other half it doesn't. And then you only notice the ones that do work, right? You do look pretty in there, bro. You got some size. Yeah, I'm pretty big right now, man. Do I trade full-time or do I have any jobs? I do trade full-time. I do not have any like jobs. Like I don't work for anybody. I do a lot of things. One of them is the Nexus. So, you know, it's not like I only have trading as my income. And I highly recommend, by the way, even if you do want to become a full-time trader, I highly recommend that you don't just trade as your income. I highly recommend it. Like even me now, I have an income every month the Nexus pays me. I highly recommend you have another income. And I have other stuff too. But I'm not gonna, that's not YouTube's business. That's my business. Yeah, I do still DJ. I haven't done many this year because I've been busy. But I do that just for fun. It's not really like an income. The Nexus pays me, lol. You mean you're paying the Nexus? No, I mean the Nexus pays me. I provide a service and people come in and they pay me monthly. So the Nexus pays me. And in turn, so they pay me $100 a month, and in turn they get to learn how to trade for a lot cheaper and a lot safer and a lot faster. A lot cheaper and a lot faster than I did. So yeah, they pay me. I don't pay them. They pay me. Basic indicators are whatever. My custom MACD indicator is 90% win rate. Not bragging, just facts. Gotta know how to code your indicators. Man, I'll tell you this. 90% win rate is... I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying that's crazy. So that's good. If you figured it out, there you go, baby. There you go, baby. All right, we're looking better on the long now. That's good. That's what we want. This is what we wanted. See, that's why we don't get out. Not get out. We are controlled. We control our risk. Who is messaging me, dude? It's kind of impossible to have a full-time job to scalp though. That's your problem. Yeah, you can day trade though. Like you can day trade pretty easily. You don't need to scalp 1 minute ranges. You know, you don't really need to do that. Go sell it to a big hedge fund. I don't know if the hedge funds use like indicators though. The indicator's good. You're the problem. Man. Is it though? Like, look, I'm not coming at you. But like, if the indicator is so good, why are you questioning it? You know? Like, is it in hindsight, it's a 90% win rate? How do you quantify that? And again, I'm not coming at you. I'm not questioning it. I'm not saying you're lying. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But these are important, you know, metrics. Yeah, metrics. Like, how do you quantify it? Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. Win rate means nothing. I 30x longed 107k. If I would have used 100x leverage, fake win rates are irrelevant. Okay, so I ran it and I literally ran it wins. I ran it wins 90%. I would get emotional and close early or stop too tight. Yeah, fair. Fair. What's the difference between a day trade and a scalp? It's just the duration, right? Like there's 3 trades. There's day trades, there's swing trades, and there's scalp trades. It's what it sounds like. A day trade is something you might hold for the day. A scalp is something that's in and out. You know, you might long here and get out here. So it might be like an hour. That's a scalp. And then a swing trade is something that you could hold multiple days or weeks or months even. So when I say I'm looking for swing shorts, right? I'm looking to basically hold, like, for example, I'm telling you guys right now, anything above 4,700 ETH, I'm looking to swing short it down to 3,800. So I'm looking to hold that for, you know, a month and a half, 2 months. That's a swing trade, right? That's a swing trade. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We like the way Bitcoin's looking right now. Hopefully we get our pump. So far, so good. Holy smokes, dude. Sorry, I don't mean to like, but holy. I look like, I'm like as big as Conor McGregor. Okay, that's a lot. That's cap. If you guys think I'm not as big as Conor McGregor, put a cap emoji in the chat. Give me like, okay, that's super cap. But like, man, come on. Like, let's be real here. My better trades this month were swings. You held Solana from 202, buy signal to 242. That's insane, dude. Yeah, I was looking to short it the whole way. Maybe when Connor was in middle school. Bro, that is so fucking mean. Okay, I'm bored of this song, man. Let's get a little bit more fun. You take me dancing, you. Motivation playlist. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like me. All right. Kid Boo. I was scrolling on X a minute ago and I just saw a tweet of you saying to remind me for Nexus internships. Yeah, we got to do Nexus internships. We do need to do that. Okay, so let me explain the way that it goes. Okay, let me explain the way that the Nexus goes. Or the okay, I have a good idea. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'll do one on X and I'll do one on YouTube. Okay, we'll do 2 interns today. Okay, basically the way that it works, let me explain. The way that it works is you come into the Nexus for a week. Okay, you have access to everything. So you get to see how I trade every day. You get to see how many times I update these guys, which is 1,000,000 times a day. Okay. You get to see how I do my analysis. You get to ask questions. You get to be engaging, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, so first of all, make sure that you're in the Discord. The link is in the description down below, the free Discord, okay? Make sure you're in there. Join that. You're gonna need it. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, what was I saying? Okay, here's how. No, I'm not adding to the long. I'm messaging Kenny. Okay. If I add to the long, I'll let you know, but I haven't added to it yet. But I kind of want to, but I haven't yet. Okay, here's how it works. Okay, you're gonna get access to everything. You're gonna get access to my daily, my streams every morning. You're gonna get access to how I do my TA. You're gonna get access to my levels. You're gonna get access to my real-time updates. You know, you're gonna get access to everything. The only thing that you're not going to get access to is the course. Okay. I'm trying to work with, well, not trying. I'm working with my developers right now. I have 6 modules out on the Nexus trading course. I can't show you because the website is fucking down right now and I'm absolutely livid, by the way. I can't do anything. I'm completely locked out of the website. I messaged the developers and I'm like, guys, fix this now, please. Anyway, thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Okay. Anyways, so you're going to get access to everything except for the course. I'm working so that There's 6 modules. When you're an intern, you're going to get access to 3 of the modules. Okay, you're going to get access to the first 3. But right now, you're not going to get that. Okay, you're not going to get that. Hold on. But change the inputs and raise the signal length. All I can say, Geo's channel got to be respectful. Wait, what? Did somebody say something that's disrespectful? Oscillators, but change the inputs and raise the signal length. All I can say, Geo's channel got to be respectful. Oh, about the indicator. No, you can talk about it, man. It's all good. I appreciate it though. Appreciate the concern. Okay. Anyway, so that's gonna be the way that it's gonna work. We're gonna do one on YouTube. We're gonna do one on X. Okay. So let's just do them at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to repost. Actually, we're gonna do a 2-in-1. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post a YouTube short right now. Okay. This is gonna be the entry criteria. I'm gonna post the YouTube short. And you guys are going to comment on that YouTube short anything you want, but it has to have a tree emoji. Okay? Has to have a tree emoji. Comment whatever you want. That's going to be one entry. Then I'll pick the entry, whatever. The second entry is I'm going to post that YouTube short on X, and you have to repost it. Okay? That's the game plan. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. And then while you guys are doing that, I'm going to go get my food. Let's change the song though. Does everybody understand the rules? Please tell me you understand the rules. All right. Okay. Hold on, I can't see you guys. How? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's make that public. Save. Here's the link. Okay. Here's the link. There's the link. Go there. Comment whatever you want. Okay, go comment whatever you want. Make sure it has a tree emoji. Okay. I am giving away 2 Nexus internships. Repost this to enter. Comment anything with a tree emoji to enter. Comment anything you want on this YouTube, actually on the YouTube video below. Okay, there you go. Go repost that. Repost. Comment whatever you want and make sure you like it. We got engagement farm. Okay, by the way, the last interns were here for a lot longer than 1 week, just saying. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get my food. Go do that and we'll give it away. Okay, in the meantime, you could jam out to BGs because BGs are fire, and if you don't like BGs, then you suck. on the longs. Are we good? Hey Siri, pause. Okay, let's chill out for a second. Let's just chill out for a sec. Let's chill right now. All right, let's see how we did. Let's see how we did. How did we do? Where are you guys, first of all? Okay. All right, choose the best. Can I do entry requirements on YouTube next time? I refuse to do social media for your own mental health. Fair enough. Wait, can I do the entry No, we're doing two, bro. We're doing two. One is on Twitter and one is on YouTube. The YouTube one, you have to go to the link that I posted. This one, and just comment anything you want, but put a tree emoji. So go there. That's the YouTube one. That is the YouTube one. Yo, my dad recorded this shit. Azizam, down the night. All right. Let's do some giveaways. By the way, the Bitcoin long is going well. I did add to it when I was upstairs. All right. Man, BGs are sick. What? What? All right, let's do X first. Retweet. Here's your tweet. One person must be following. Don't need to have a profile image. Don't really care. Minimum tweet count. Don't care. Latest tweet. Don't care. Minimum followers. Don't care. Okay. Is that it? What do I do? How do I like press go? Oh, pick a winner. Okay. Okay, so that's the Twitter one. Ready? Whoever wins this one is the winner of one of them. Go. All right. There's the retweet right there. Okay, I'm gonna DM you, broski. Congratulations. My apologies for the ASMR. Sup, brother? You win the internship. All right. Here we go. You have been DM'd, my friend. Congratulations. All right, let's turn up the music because this is like kind of turning me down right now. Let's just like, we'll chill, but like not chill, but not like not chill either. You know what I mean? We'll do a TBT. TBT here. All right, let's sit my ass down and let's do the YouTube one. That's what we like, baby. That's what we need to see. Go Bitcoin. Go Bitcoin. Let's go, baby. Keep her going. All right. Man, if you remember, whoever remembers this song, you are an OG. You are an OG. All right, filter duplicate comments. Okay, the winner of the second internship is going to be Oh, let me change the song real quick. All right, the winner is Manfisto, broski. Here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to do. Congratulations. Here's what I need you to do. Congrats, bro. You know what? I'll do another one. We'll do 3 interns. I'll do the second one, the other one on YouTube as well. So we'll do one more, okay? Here's what I need you to do, bro. Head over to the Discord, okay? If you're not already in it, make sure you join. The link's in the description down below. Okay? Open up a ticket. Open up a ticket in the YouTube, or in here. In support. I'll copy it and I'll put it in general for you, okay? It's in general. Open up a ticket and take a screenshot of this card. Okay? This card up here. Screenshot this and send it to me in that one, in the comment, okay? In the support, and I'll get you the internship right away. Cool? Sound good? Congrats. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. And by the way, I'm going to I'm back. Like, I'm back full time, okay? And we're going to be doing a lot of interns, okay? We're going to be doing a lot, so make sure you're subscribed. All right, we'll do one more. Am I in a long? Yes, I'm in long. I'm long on Bitcoin. I'm long on Ethereum still. Still long. Okay. Let's refresh. Let's do it again. Side to say, cause I got high hopes for a living. Shooting for the stars, I don't wanna get anything. I don't wanna know, but I only got 1 million. Always have high hopes. Only had high. All right, winner number 3. Crypto New 05T. You, my friend, are the last winner. Please do me a favor. Do the exact same thing that our boy just did. Head over to the Discord. Open up a ticket. Take a screenshot of your YouTube thing. Of your YouTube card. And we will see you in there, man. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. If you're not in the Nexus right now, I can't get you in because the website is down. But if you do want to join, links in the description down below. And don't be sad if you did not win, because there will be other giveaways, okay? We're going to be going live often. Very often. But thank you all for watching, and thank you all for the support. All right, let's put on like a playlist or something so I don't have to keep micromanaging this shit. Let's do this one. No, I always get copyright on this. Actually, yeah, we could do this. All right. Cool. All right. Now, if we're going to reject, if Bitcoin's going to reject, it's going to reject from here. So I'm hoping that it doesn't. But if it does, it's going to be from here. Yeah, man, rude. That's not cool, bro. I'm eating chicken breast. Chicken tatas. Hold on, I'll be back.
Drugs, pubs, and parties.
Okay. 24-hour stream on cut day. Man, honestly, the 24-hour stream, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm very scared to try it. I just don't know if I'll be able to do it. It has me a little bit worried. Sunshine Girl says, hi, joining you a bit late. You'll have to play back all the TA on alts. Oh, you'll have to, yeah. Think BTC is doing very well. Hope your alts will recover. First coffee of the day down here in OZ. What's up, Sunshine Girl? What is OZ? Aussie? Aussie. Yo, I want to tell you something about the 24-hour stream. I'm listening. Man, see, this is what I was a little bit worried about, is exactly this. We don't like that. What is USDT doing? Okay, I gotta lock in right now. Hold on. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't like what's happening right now. I don't like what's happening right now. Come on, man. We don't like this. Come on, baby. Hold. I need Bitcoin to hold this. If we lose that low again, I don't want that. I do not want that at all. Ethereum is doing pretty well. Bitcoin is just kind of sucking right now. Man, it's just gonna chop until FOMC. It's literally just gonna chop. That is so chopped. Remember when I said if it's gonna reject, it's gonna be from here? Remember when I said that? Yeah, this is not looking good right now. Let's see though. Maybe it holds. I definitely don't like it though. And I'm not taking a loss on this. I'm not taking a loss here. I don't care. Okay. Okay, we gotta lock in now. So we love you, chat, but we gotta lock in. I think I should lower the target, like do 3 to 4 hours stream, then 6 to 12. That's way too long, bro. "24 hours is good because it's a good marketing thing." 12-hour doesn't sound cool. 12-hour is easy. 24 is like, you know. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. I got the power. Man. I don't like how we're back here. I don't like it. Not at all. We do not like this. Not in the slightest do we like it. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Are they gonna give it to us that easy is the question. Are they gonna give it to us or not? Alright. Fuck, this PA blows, bro. And there's not even a confirmation to short this. I'll tell you this. If we lose this low and you break below here and then you backtest it in any way, I'm shorting that. That's for sure. This I will short with my eyes closed. But it has to happen that way. Yo, Alex is in the chat. Shouts out to Alex O Crypto. Can we get some otters in the chat right now? Let's all comment some otters for our dear friend Alex O Crypto. What's up, Alex? Yeah, I'm hearing rumors about that. Is that happening? You know more about that than I do, but I'm down for it. I'm super down for that. Thanks for popping by, bro. And sorry about the call earlier. I don't know, man. Like, one of us were mad lagging. I couldn't hear you. What happened to the idea of white colors? Man, I don't know, bro. I'm down to do it, but like, I'll tell you why I decided not to. Okay, you see this, like my cursor. See the cross? I don't know why I can't zoom in. Okay, you see this cross? This cursor? I can't change this to be white on the inside and black on the outside for whatever reason. So when I'm on the white screen, I can't see my own cursor. Like, I can't see it good. That's the reason why I haven't done it yet. Honestly, that's why. Anyway, there is unmitigated supply right here. We are still in a supply chain. So if we get a structure confirmation here or here, then that would probably suggest continuation on the market. Otherwise, I'm out. Super out. Total 2 swept previous all-time high. Alex, what do you think? Do you think we pump from here or what? I was long. Like, I'm long, but I don't know, man. This shit is shaky. I feel like I just want to get out of it, to be honest with you. This long sucks, bro. This long is total balls right now. Oh, Raven, you're with me, huh? If it breaks this zone, though, I'm out. There's no point in staying in. See what you said. Here comes Asia. Man, that's what they do, bro. That's what they do. Are you short right now? It's too blinding. Yeah, I know. Man, I was hoping for pump until Wednesday. I want to get nice swing shorts. I want to get really nice swing shorts. But this is a clear as day distribution on Bitcoin. And you got the retest. I even said, man, when we were here, I said, if we're going to reject, it's going to be from here. We don't like that. Oh yeah, that looks not great. Oh man, this price action lately has been so bad. It is so bad, the price actions. Freaking horrendous, dude. So bad. I do think that we could still have some legs here, though. I do think we could still pop here. I appreciate it, Ando. Welcome, bro. For those who do not know me, my name is Gio, and I teach you guys why the market moves so that you can have confidence with your trades. Alex is a good friend of the channel and a good friend in real life, so I appreciate everything that Alex has done for not just myself, but for everybody. You think you're gonna chill till FOMC? Yeah, honestly, like that might be the play. What's up, Alexandra? How are you? Morning from Asia. Love your live. I love you. Morning from Toronto, Canada. Except it's not the morning, it's the evening here. I'm thinking about doing a 24-hour stream. But I don't know if I'll be able to do it, man. Am I watching World Champs? World Champs of what? If I'm asking that, the answer is probably no. It's probably not. It's probably not. So this level needs to hold. If this level doesn't hold, we're going to dump. We're going to come for these equal lows, which means I'm going to be looking for backtest shorts. If we do this and then we do this, I'm going to look to short it. Yo, Alexandra's a mod everywhere. Her and Dave Digital, they're like the moderators. They're worldwide, they're world celebrity moderators. Thank you. I actually have shades. But these are just blue light. These are like when I'm locked in. Like right now, I'm trying to find positions and shit. When I'm locked in, this is like don't like I'm working right now. You know what I mean? Like I'm working right now. Thanks, Alex. I know it. Gio the man, always dropping in your Discord, showing love. Man, we love Alex. We love Alex. Yeah, I can see through clothes with these glasses. Short until where? I'm not short right now. I prefer not shorting here. I'm looking for longs. I rather long. I want. So basically, long story short, in my preferred scenario, that doesn't mean it's gonna happen. My preferred scenario. Hold on, before I tell you my preferred scenario. Disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Joe's an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money on is impossible. Global warming is real. The earth is flat. Your discretion is advised, okay? So don't listen to me. But my ideal scenario in life, in Bitcoin life, and in Ethereum life, is I want Bitcoin over the next couple days to pump to 117, 118, maybe take out that high. That's what I would prefer. And then Ethereum makes a lower high. And if I'm not saying it's going to, I'm looking for swing shorts anyways. The whole next like 2 weeks, I'm looking for swing shorts. But if Ethereum can pull a miracle out of its ass and come to 4,600 or even better, 4,700, my absolute preferred scenario is Ethereum does this, comes up to 4,600, sweeps all this buy side liquidity. Bitcoin pops up to 100 and whatever. So Bitcoin makes a higher high. Ethereum makes a lower high. Ethereum makes a lower high, right? So here's your high on Ethereum. ETH makes a lower high. Bitcoin makes a higher high SFP. That is my preferred scenario. And then we swing short Ethereum from 4,700 down to 3,800. We swing short it. Close that in like 2 months. That's my preferred scenario. Is that going to happen? I have absolutely no idea. But that's what if I could choose, that's what I would choose. Pump for the next day and a half. Even on FOMC day, pump it. And then Thursday, absolutely obliterate the market. I don't really care if I don't get the long. I really don't. But I do care if I don't get the short. I really want to be into a nice short. I think a beautiful swing short is coming. Ideally, I'll be swing short on Ethereum and I'll be swing short on Solana. So far, I think that this is not a bad long. But I need to see, like, I'm already long, but I need to see it hold. If it's going to hold, it's going to be here. I'm okay to SFP this low. But if USDT Dominance loses this guy, like if USDT basically comes up to here, I'm out of all longs. I'm long on Solana. I'm long on Ethereum right now. No, sorry. I'm long on Bitcoin and I'm long on ETH right now. But I'm trying to hold this. If I can hold it, I'm not going to take a loss. That's for sure. This is definitely not going to zero. So, like, I'll get out before then. But yeah, that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. Bro, you shorted the exact top of Bitcoin yesterday, which I gave in the Nexus. Yeah, man. I wasn't awake, bro. I wish. I wish I was awake for that Bitcoin short. I wouldn't close it, by the way. I would not close it because this doesn't even have to happen. We could reject from here. We're seeing signs of distribution here, right? Like this could be the top already and now we just go down. That's very possible. And I actually didn't see this until right now when I was explaining it, but we actually already have our SMT. Right? We actually already have the SMT. So I'm hoping we get a little bit of juice, man. Hoping we get a little bit of juice. I don't know that we will, though, but we'll see. If we could long it for the lower high, lower low, man, that's going to be the greatest gift. And shorts we'll get because they always give shorts easy. It's always the longs that are gay. It's always the longs that are gay. I'm never not in a short because the shorts they give easily. The longs, they always do this stupid shit. They do this BS where they don't sweep any lows. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not going in if they don't do that. Please add SMT to the course. Yeah, I will. We need this level to hold. I need this level to hold here. If you can reclaim VWAP and get a backtest of VWAP, I would try that. I would try that. Alternatively, if you start losing this low, then I would look for backtest shorts. I would short that TP1 here and then call it a day. Yeah, this bottom sucked today. I am long from here, but this sucked. This sucked. Where was the other low? This was horrible. This was dog shit. I don't know what that was. I don't know how anybody even got long in here. This is horrible. For me, I could have got long here. I didn't. But I could have. ETH is doing well. ETH might be leading for Bitcoin right now. We like that. Which is kind of weird. Because I imagine Bitcoin dominance is going to rise relatively soon. Let's see. This could be it, though. If we can get back above here, I'll feel better about this long. You got sold 230. Yeah, bro. I don't know how I don't know how you long, like you were swing long on Sol and I was looking for swing shorts. I don't know, like, and it went way higher. You were definitely right over what I was thinking on Solana for sure. I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking we were gonna dump sooner, but now I'm looking for swing shorts for sure. You're still confused on how I longed Bitcoin this morning? Well, it was impossible for me to short, right? It was impossible for me to short. There's no way I would have shorted this morning. There's no way, no chance. And how did I long this morning? Huh. I don't even know how I longed it this morning. Sold BTC. Oh, that's how I longed it because of the SMT between Bitcoin and Ethereum. I longed it due to the SMT. Sold BTC. I haven't looked at any Bitcoin pairs in so long. I saw you talking about how it was bullish though. That I knew. And I don't disagree with it. But just because Sol BTC is bullish doesn't mean that Sol is gonna pump. I just took it as it's gonna pump more than Bitcoin, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to pump. It went on an absolute ripper. And people were I don't know why my thing is taking so long. And people were saying that, I think it was you that was saying, is ETH Sol a pair? Like Sol ETH is a pair? Like it was bullish against a thing. My thing with Solana is we had swing shorts. Like this whole zone was a swing short zone for me. And even now is a swing short zone. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Fuck Solana. I like trading it, but I don't like trading it when it does this shit. When it does this stupid shit, yeah, no thank you. I'm looking to swing short and take all of that back. And fuck everybody up that's been longing with zero repercussions. That's my goal. Fuck them all. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah. Bro, there's liquidity down to 155. Actually, even more. 145. I'll be happy if they just come for, honestly, just this. 185, I'm happy. 175, I'm very happy. 155, I'm ecstatic. And 145 is my, like, pure joy. Pure joy is 145. Pure joy. This is my, like, you're looking at that also? I don't know if we go that low, though. I don't know if we do. I would love to. I don't know if we do, though. All right, what's USDT doing? Okay, this is okay. This is looking okay. We don't really like these candles, man. Asia's pretty slow. Asia's pretty slow. You wish you traded as good as you do when it was $8? Dude, 100% I agree. I longed it at $19. Alex, take care, brother. Have a good night. Thank you for popping by. I appreciate you, man. Total 2 highs have been taken. I don't ever look at total 2. Oh, won't you stay with me? Were these highs taken? Yeah, they were, weren't they? Interesting. Yep, they definitely were. They definitely were. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. This ain't love, it's Stay with me. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this SFP equates to significantly lower. I'm not quite there yet. What I think is gonna happen, so okay, you know how we're looking for a lower high, lower low right now? What I think is gonna happen is either this or this. Probably the lower one, probably this. And then we make it down to 1.44. And then on this bounce, which you will probably get a bounce here, here's the real test. Do you get a lower high, lower low? Or do you get a higher high? And that ends up just being a PO3. I'm more on the side of this being a PO3. I'm more on the side of a PO3. But we'll see. Ultimately, listen, let me give you a breakdown of what I'm looking at on USDT on the macro, okay? Forget about all the guts. Forget about all the structure that I drew out. Forget about all that. Forget about this reconfirmation labels that I gave the Nexus earlier. Don't worry about all that. Who cares? Old news, potato, potato, okay? Here's what I think is a likely, not a likely, but here's my preferred scenario, okay? My preferred scenario on USDT is somewhere around here, if it hasn't already been hit, somewhere around here. We come up, we make our way up to like 4.7, 4.8, maybe even 5%, okay? This is my preferred scenario. We come up just like this. And then we hang here. Okay? This would dump the market, yes. And then, we remember this picture. Remember where all these zones are, okay? And then we hide this. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yo, let's see some tree emojis in the chat. Tree emojis in the chat. Tree emojis in the chat. Wait a second. I had absolutely no business popping off like that. That was crazy. Hold on, run that back. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. We're not done. All right. I had to, guys. I had to. That was fire. That was so fire, man. That was so fire. What's the remix name? Jason, see, here's the thing. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. You have to load up my channel on your 65 to read it? Wait, to read what? Hold on. Hold on. Let's run it back. Okay. Back to work. The font on my... Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Listen, I don't know, man. My monitor's 2K. And then it makes the thing, like, so stupid. I can't, like, see it. I can't see it either, for the record. We both can't see it. All right, we have a super chat, and then I'll get to what I was saying. So, been 2x to 5x trading, the top losers and winners of the day. People are so over-leveraged, not selling soon enough on those coins, finding easy spots. Comment from CT. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the dono. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I agree, man. People are very over-leveraged. You know what worries me? So I get notifications, right? I get notifications that people, like 150 million liquidations in longs, for example. I had that today. But the problem is that nothing has even been swept. No liquidity has even been swept, which is telling me that people are so over-leveraged and they're so confident, right? It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. I'm 100% in agreement with you, bro. 100%. Okay, let's get back to what I was saying with USDT Dominance, okay? So here's my favorite scenario, okay? And again, guys, I'm a 5'2" and 3/4, want to be seeing non-financial advisor, crypto scam, making money on possible global warming around the earth is flat. Your discretion is advised, right? But here's the long story short as to what I like right here, okay? This is my range. We get a PO3 here. We have a zone here, okay? We have one zone down here still. It's like somewhere like that, okay? Here's the long story short of it. Either this low was your low or it wasn't your low. Okay, one of the two. It's actually like this. If that's not your low, if this is not your low, so here's your 1, here's your 2. If that's not your low, then here's your 3. What I want is come up, dump the market, capitulate, come up slowly like this, form liquidity, spread it out over time, okay? Maybe end of October, November. We have what appears to be a PO3, okay, like this. All this liquidity is left downstairs. All that's left downstairs. Okay, it's all left downstairs. And then from here, we have something like this. Comes down, hits that. You get your flip here. And then this is your euphoria. Euphoria. And this is your end of bull run. That's my preferred scenario. What's up with the Nexus sign in post? You mean the Nexus sign that I'm gonna get? Like the one that's hanging? What Nexus sign in the post? Which post? Which post are we talking about, broski? Which one are we talking about? Which one are we talking about? Anyway, that's the plan. That's my preferred scenario. If I got to pick, that's what I would pick. Right there. Okay. Is that gonna happen? I have absolutely no idea. If it was up to me, that's what I would do. Wreck the Bulls. And then wreck the Bears. The mail. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that didn't show up. I need to order it again. I don't know why. I really don't know why that didn't show up. It said it was on the way and then it like canceled. I don't know. I don't know why. I'll get one though. I'll have to get one. I'll have to get one. All right. What are we doing locally here? I'm going to go soon. Let me pull my TA back up. See where we're at. I'm so lost. This is brutal, man. This price action is treacherous. Treacherous behavior. Treacherous behavior. Can you pick up and it only get my breath and it only give me my breath? Honestly, I might just close everything and go to bed. Like, why am I sitting here doing this shit? I don't even need to. For what? Let's listen to Superstar. Let's get copyrighted. Actually, let's see if we can go back to that. That was so good. Okay, guys, listen. I'm low energy. I'm tired. I'm gonna go after this.
I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this. I don't know who you are, but you must be some kind of superstar. Got all eyes on you, no matter where you are.
One love, Nexus. Actually, not Nexus. One love, public. I'm used to the Nexus screen.